in hog hunting and stuff. I mean, what is a gun? A gun is a combat weapon, you know?
And you want to give people a file to build one?
That's right, yeah.
Although Cody says he's not willing to go to jail over this, if American laws prevent him from moving forward, he may look for another country whose laws allow it.
We've met people who are using this technology to print heart valves, ears, nose, skin.
Sure.
I'm sure there are people out there who could say, why do you have to print this gun when there are so many positive uses for this technology?
For us, we're not makers thinking, what's the best thing we can make? It's a political project. How do you achieve universal access to the firearm?
The point is, we have to redesign the environment that produces aberrant behaviour. That's the problem, not putting a person in jail. That's why judges, lawyers, freedom of choice, such concepts are dangerous because it gives you misinformation that the person is bad or that person is a serial killer. Serial killers are made, just like soldiers become serial killers with a machine gun. They become killing machines, but nobody looks at them as murderers or assassins because that's natural.
Better than staying at home, isn't it, sir? Eh? I mean, at home, if you kill someone, they arrest you, eh? They give you a gun and show you what to do, sir.
The criminal justice system, which I think is a very apt way of putting it, it's a criminal system. The justice system is criminal. It's based on the very idea that people are making choices when they become addicts. If they're not making choices, why punish them for it?
Well, Sean, the law is a man-made construct of rules by which we govern our day-to-day lives.
Yes, I think leave the jokes to me, David.
It's clear that a court of law is fundamentally religious in nature, with conceptions of good versus evil, rather than treating violence as an issue in public health, and recognising the market social system itself as the encourager of violence.
You are amoral, are you not? You are feeding off the violence and the despair of the drug trade. You're stealing from those who themselves are stealing the lifeblood from our city. You are a parasite who leeches off
just like you,
the culture of drug. Excuse me? What?
I got the shotgun. You got the briefcase. It's on the game though, right?
Additionally, the very concept of a judge is simply someone exercising their addiction to power in an arena where people are prone to corruption.
Shortly thereafter, both boys were taken away from me. No contact with them whatsoever. My judge was retaliating against me for me being vocal.
Violence is not an act, it is a process. It transfers and mutates within our species due to our failure to see the truth of our responsibility to each other. The more we violate, exploit, and abuse, the more we can expect the trend to continue. It is a psychological law of nature. So we blame people. We say, well, this guy was a Nazi, he tortured Jews. No, he was brought up to torture Jews. Once you accept the fact that people have individual choices and they are free to make those choices, free to make choices means without being influenced, and I can't understand that at all. All of us are influenced in all of our choices by the culture we live in, by our parents, and by the values that dominate. So we're influenced, so there can't be free choices. What's the greatest country in the world? The true answer? I've been all over the world, and I don't know enough about different cultures to answer that question. I don't know anybody that speaks that way. They say, it's the good old USA, the greatest country in the world. There is no survey. Have you been to India? No. Have you been to England? No. Have you been to France? No. Then what do you make your assumptions on? They can't answer. They get mad at you. They say, God damn it, who the hell are you to tell me what to think? You know, don't forget, you're dealing with aberrated people. They are not responsible for their answers. They're victims of culture, and that means they have been influenced by their culture. Nationalism does nothing but teach you to hate people you've never met and to take pride in accomplishments you had no part in. You can't have capitalism without racism. God and country are an unbeatable team. They break all records for oppression and bloodshed.
Watch.
And remember, sports fans, patriotism is a form of racism.